How's it going, everyone? It's YLL here, and today I am rating every single skin in Overwatch, at least that appears on the hero select screen, because there are some shop skins that do not appear in the hero gallery. So I'm going to be rating the ones that I have in my hero gallery, and explaining which skins are my favorite and which ones I dislike. We're going to be going through every skin in the game besides team skins for Overwatch League. I will be including all-star skins, MVP skins, team skins, all those kind of skins though. So here we have D.Va. Default D.Va, I'm going to rate them in terms of tiers, by the way. So obviously S, A, B, C, S being top, D being bottom. So Overwatch 1 D.Va, always nice. Signature look of D.Va. We'll give it a A tier. Overwatch 2 D.Va, a bit of a step down, although I would say Baby D.Va is a bit of a step up. I would say that can go in A tier. Academy D.Va, one of my favorites for D.Va, S tier. Cruiser can go in low A. White Cat, not as good as Black Cat in my opinion. It can go in A tier. EDM, one of her cooler skins, it can go in S. Shin Ryong is a decent skin, low A tier. Palin Quinn, this skin eluded me for years and I finally got it. If for a legendary, it's very meh. We can put it in high B tier. Diva, it's a normal legendary skin. It can go in B tier. Black Cat, one of my favorite D.Va skins, he can go in S. Junebug, same placement as D.Va. Junker, I like the idea of it. Not the greatest skin though, it can go in B. Officer, it's cool that when she flies there are the sirens going off. This can go in S. Scavenger can go in the same tier as Junker. 2020 All-Star skin, I'm not gonna lie, I like it quite a lot, but I don't think it deserves S. It can go in high A. And then the new anti-fragile Dazzle skin. I shamelessly did buy the bundle for the entire release. This skin ultimately I think is one of the worst from the bundle. Baby D.Va herself looks quite nice, but the mech itself could be a lot better. This can go in mid to low A. I don't know if we're gonna do, we'll do epics. But we're gonna make them quick. Midnight, pretty cool skin. I won't tier these ones. I'll just tell my thoughts on them. Carbon Fiber is okay, very basic palette. White Rabbit is meh, and then these are all my team skins. And then I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this skin's name, but it is all right. And then Slaying, I don't have this skin. It's all right though. It can go in low A. And then Infinite Ace is actually a pretty cool skin. I also don't have it. It is an epic, so. That was D.Va for you. Jesus, is gonna take forever. I have to do this for every hero. Okay. Default Doom, always classic. Can go in S. I think Overwatch 2 Doom is a bit of a step down. I don't know why. This just design is just superior. Oh, they got rid of his face tattoos. I feel like that was a very defining thing for him. It looks super cool. And I decided to give him weird top of the head metal. Formal is probably my favorite Doom skin, so S+. Gladiator is pretty cool. It can go in A+. Talon is pretty cool. It can go in probably mid of A. Bonebreaker, I didn't like the whole aesthetic of the season with all the space people, because like, why make them look like aliens? This can go in like low B. Swamp Monster is also very This can go in like C. I don't like this skin. Avatar as well it's cool. I like the idea, but it can go on like low B. Spirit, the same. Thunder, this is like my second favorite Doom skin. This is the all-star skin for the San Francisco Shock. One of the coolest skin. The mouth reminds me a ton of Attack on Titan, Aaron's Titan. High S. And then Jotun, pretty cool skin. It can go like high A. And then these are its epics. Carbon Fiber, it's K. Leopard is kind of gross. I hate the leopard pattern. Painted, this skin has always been super cool. This is really cool. General, I like the general aesthetic of the general skins. Any army looking skin always looks cool. And then Cursed Warrior, this is from this season's battle pass. I really do like the highlights of red, but it is actually super cool. Then here we got Black Hand, very Diablo-esque. It can go in like high A. Caution is gross. It can go in like mid B. Iron, same. And then Karate is just too simple for me. Not enough going on for me to like it, so it can go like high C. And that was Doom. Junker Queen. This is gonna be a quick one because she's still pretty new. Default Junker Queen's design is very meh. Very, very meh. Nothing more to say about it than that. I guess it can go high B. Black Metal is my favorite skin from her, so it can go in S. Executioner is cool as well for her. It can go in like high A though. Beast Hunter, again, the pattern of the leopard thing they got going on, not my favorite. And then Circuit Breaker and Wastelander, they're just too simple for me. I just don't like the design. They can go in like mid B. And then this is Punker Queen, which actually is better than these two legendaries in my opinion. But that's her only epic. And that was it for Junker Queen. I don't have her mythic skin. It would go in S if I had it, but I didn't finish that battle pass. And then we got Orisa. I love Orisa's original design from the first Overwatch. Her original design from Overwatch 1, classic. Love it. Super cool design. Overwatch 2, I don't know why they decided to try and give her hair per se, but other than that, everything about her is pretty cool. Forest Spirit, one of my favorite skins from her, can go in S. Null Sector, I know this skin looks basic, but in my opinion, it's super cool for some reason. It might be just because I like purple, so this can also go in S. Demon is also a super cool skin and can go in S. Bull Demon, one of my favorites as well, can go in S. But from here on out, I assure you the rest of the skins are pretty meh. Carbon Fiber, it's alright. It can go in like mid A. Dynastine, I don't know how to pronounce that as well. It was my favorite for like the longest time because it's orange and blue, which are like my favorite colors that go together. But admittedly, this can go like mid A. Immortal, it's meant to be like a StarCraft skin. Not the biggest fan of it. It can go like mid B. Megasoma, it's just this other skin but recolorized. It can go in like mid B. Vector is just different carbon fiber but worse, so it can go on like low B. And then Griffin is another one of my favorite skins from her, so it can go in S. And then quickly going over her epics, Orisa has some pretty cool epics. This is Sonye, it's pretty cool. Camouflage is OR15 is cool because it gets lore bonus points. And then I just earned these ones from watching the World Cup on Twitch. And then this reindeer skin is honestly pretty cool. They can do a lot with Orisa because of her four-legged design. So this reindeer skin can go in like mid of A. It's pretty cool. And that was it for Orisa. Ramattra, another quick one. Poseidon, I don't like the whole fish design. That's why I literally am running just the default Ramattra over having a legendary for him. Because I just think the purple and overall default design of him is cooler than this legendary. You have Traveling Monk and Wandering Monk, just different palette swaps. They're okay. They're all right. Bit too simple for me though. And then Diesel Baron. I have an unpopular opinion that I actually think this skin is pretty cool. Like, people were thinking there wasn't enough to this skin for it to be legendary, but I think it's fine. I think it's super cool. His face looks a bit silly for his design, but I think it's all right. And then his only epic, which is Construction, is kind of gross. So Diesel Baron, I would put in A. Wandering Monk and Traveling Monk, I would put in like mid B. Poseidon, we can put in probably A+, and then his regular design can go in S. And then we have Reinhardt, who has a ton of cool skins. Overwatch 1, classic. I feel like I can't really rate the default skins because their default skins are obviously going to be S tier. So unless I feel like I have something to say about them, which the Overwatch 2 designs I will probably, but I think I love every Overwatch 1 original design. So unless I don't like what they did with them in Overwatch 2, I will mention it. But I like Ryan's design in Overwatch 2. So Steelheart is just a recolor of Blackheart and Bloodheart. It's just meant to be like a Genji recolor. It can go in like low A. Guan Yu, I like this skin's weapon, and that's all it has going for it in my opinion. His face is a bit too red. If his face wasn't red, I would like the skin a ton. It can go in like high B. Wu Jing, this skin's all right. It's pretty cool. The weapon again probably carries it just a little bit. It can go in like high B as well. Baldrich is super cool. It can go in S. Blackheart is cool, but I don't know if it's S worthy, because it reminds me a lot of Smelter Demon from Dark Souls 2. So Blackheart and Bloodheart can go like high A. And then Crusader is what he looked like when he was young. I admittedly am not the biggest fan of this skin. I don't know why. There's just, I think, a bit too much going on. So it can go in like mid A. Griefheart is just Baldrich, but green. Not the biggest fan of this skin, but it gets lore bonus points, so it can go like low A. Lionheart is the same as Stoneheart, but gold. Stoneheart is probably one of my favorite Reinhardt skins, but Lionheart's gold shininess brings it a bit down. I like the look of the rough stone look of Stoneheart, so Stoneheart can go in S, Lionheart can go in like low A. And then Atlantic All-Stars 2020 skin, pretty cool skin, honestly. is super unique, and there's nothing much like it except for like the Orisa Forest Spirit skin. And the weapon is pretty dang cool. It reminds me a lot of Tree Rex from Skylanders. This can go in like high A. Reinhardt, I'm ashamed to say that I own this skin. I bought the Blizzard BlizzCon pack that lets you get this skin. It is cool, and when he's holding up his shield, the mask actually does go down, which is really cool. It can go on like low S. Conductor, one of my favorite Reinhardt skins, because when you charge, it makes a train sound, and I absolutely love that. This can go in S tier. Imperious, the skin just came out. It's super cool. It can go in S. And then real quick, going over the epics, I like Lieutenant Wilhelm, because any of these Overwatch, what do you call it? Uniform skins will always be cool to me, and it's just really cool. Cold Heart it's cool, but it's not like top tier. Bundeswehr, it's all right, but it's not like a palette that looks good on Reinhardt's armor. Paragon is all right. And then Festive is just like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this skin. It could be a lot better. And here we have Draugr. I get its Halloween skin, but it's very not my favorite. Oh, he's got a battle axe though. I didn't know he had a battle axe. That's sick. He's got the toes out though. That's losing him points. And then Gridiron Heart it's probably the worst Reinhardt skin because he's just in a football suit, and that doesn't fit Reinhardt in my opinion. Next we got Roadhog, and I will mention Roadhog's Overwatch 2 design because it is just 100% a step down. I feel like his ponytail was so defining, and they gave him a mohawk instead, and I don't know how I feel about it. And the hook I feel like is so like iconic looking, and look what they turned it into. What is that? That is just gross. I don't like it. Toxic, it's a cool looking skin, but the fact that it makes you like, that's literally his head hitbox on a skin, so you know exactly where to shoot him to headshot him. So it loses points there, but other than that, it's a pretty cool skin. It can go on like mid A. Militia, one of my favorite skins from him, if not my favorite. It can go in S. Dragonstein's Monster is cool, but it's way outdated now. It can go in like mid A. Beiji, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's the pig skin. This can go in S just because I love the smile on the pig head. It's very nice. And how he's got like a rake instead of a hook. It's very cool. Butcher's cool. It fits Roadhog very well. Diablo themed. It's awesome. It can go on like high A. Islander and Boa are just palette swaps of each other. They're all right, but they can go in like high B. Mako and Sharkbait can go probably the same, high B. This is also a super cool hog skin. Look at that. It is so dope. The flaming hair, the flaming hook, the gold, the tusks. Oh, this can go in S. This is probably my second favorite hog skin. And then the cross is... The sports skins just don't do it for me. I don't know why. So this can go in like high B. Ice Fisherman, this is also a cool skin. It can go in like low S. And then real quickly going over the epics. I like Pigpen because it obviously fits the theme of him being a pig and rolling around in mud. Stitched is very meh. Pachimari, this can go in S. I'm rating this one. A Pachimari Roadhog skin. This is legendary. Look at this thing. That is awesome. Frosty is also pretty cool. Rudolph is classic. And then Cairn. Ugh, not sure how I feel about this one. It's kind of grody. And then Noxious is just a reskin of Toxic, which is ultimately worse in my opinion, even though I like purple more, but it's just a reskin. So it can go like low A. That was it for Roadhog. Next we got Sigma. I don't have a problem with what they did for Overwatch 2 Sigma. It looks all right, even though I do think it is a step down. Galactic Emperor, probably Sigma's best skin because it's a mythic. You can't really beat a mythic. Yeah, this can go in S. Flying Dutchman, it's all right. Not my favorite though. It can go like low A, if not B+. Asylum, and I want to say, I think I have it. Oh, do I? Asylum and Subject Sigma. Basically the same skin. Asylum's pretty cool though, because he's got the mask on. It can go like mid A. Subject Sigma it's not doing it for me, so it can go like mid B. And then Maestro, pretty cool skin. I believe it plays a different song when he ults as well, which is pretty cool. It can go in high A. And then real quick is Epics. Carbon Fiber is pretty cool. Dr. D. Cooper. It is it's actually all right. It can go like low A. Talon, this in my opinion should be, I didn't know this was an epic skin. I thought this was a legendary skin. This can go in S. And then Oracle and Prophet are very They can go like A-. Beekeeper, oh my gosh, the fluttering on that bees. This is it's an okay skin. It can go like B+. Scuba, this does not fit Sigma at all. This can also go like B mid B. And then Rhyme is a pretty cool skin. It can go like A-. He's got some very hit or miss skins. Winston has also some very mess skins. His design in Overwatch 2 actually might be better because it's very minimal changes, but I believe it's just overall an upgrade. Like, he looks cleaner. So we got Gargoyle, one of the better Winston skins. It can go in like S-. Now, as a joke, I've worn this Winston skin forever, and it's because I think it's so terrible. But honestly, I've worn it for so long, and it's just become a running joke to me to wear this skin because it's so bad. It's actually kind of grown on me, and I actually kind of like it now. But it can go in like S, like mid S. Extraterrestrial, like I said, these alien skins are not doing it for me. This can go like A-. Werewolf, it's all right. It can go like A- as well. Wukong, and there's another one. Where is it? Is there not? I thought there was. Apparently not. Anyways, Wukong, it's meh. It can go like B-. Explorer and Safari, they're cool. I like the mustache. It can go in like B+. We got Frogston, which is pretty cool. Just like overall black skin with a visor. It can go like A-. And then Undersea's the same thing, but orange, it can go in A- as well. Catcher, the only reason this skin is cool is because of the sunglasses. This can go in like A. Yeti's cool, it can go in S. And then Lab Technician, this is a legendary skin, and it just looks like it would be like a default skin for him. Like, I don't know, it just feels a bit lazy. So it can go in like A+, I guess. It's all right though. Tactical, like I said, the army skins are pretty cool. Deserts, eh. And then I do have the BlizzCon 2017 skin because I once again bought the online ticket bundle, so it's all right though. I just have it just to boast about it. And then this Horizon skin's all right. All right, Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball's got some pretty cool skins. I do feel like his Overwatch 2 skin is a step down. Submarine, probably my favorite Wrecking Ball skin. Jack-o'-lantern is also cool. Submarine can go S, Jack-o'-lantern can go S. Lunar is very basic and go like B+. Mayhem, I just like the colors on this. I like the whole Junker aesthetic of it. It can go like A, just mid of A. Lucio Ball's cool. I like this skin just because you're rolling around the field as the literal Lucio Balls can go in S. Everyone knows about the yeah, I should just show. They gave this skin jiggle physics for some reason. Why, Blizzard? Why? They pierced his nipples too. That is terrible. Anyways, real quick, going over the epics. I like High Roller just for the reason of in that highlight intro. I'll show it real quick. It's an Easter egg of the meme. Let's watch. You can't really see it, but the glasses fall off in this highlight intro. There you go. So really cool skin. It's an epic, but I'm putting it in S. Paper cutting is Biohazard is disgusting. Asteroid is actually pretty okay for an epic, and it being the space theme. And then Wooden Ball is actually kind of cool. I like the colors. Then back to some of his legendaries that I don't have. The Horizon skin, it's all right. It can go like B. Junker's okay, but I think I like the pink one better. It can go in like A-. And then Snowman, I don't know if I've actually ever seen this skin. It's actually pretty all right. It can go in A. And that's it for Wrecking Ball. Now Zarya has also some very hit or miss skins. I would say that the Overwatch 2 design is a step up. Might be a hot take though. Siberian, probably my first or second favorite skin of her. It can go in S. Polyanitsa is like a knight skin for her. It can also go in S because I'm a big fan of knights, as you guys know. Workout, I'm of the belief that this skin is actually not that bad. It can go in like A+. 80s, I used to like this skin. Now it's just, I don't know. Zarya has better skins now. I can go in like A-. Arctic and Siberian Front can go in like B, regular B. Barbarian, I love the Barbarian, especially in Diablo, but whatever they did with Zarya in this game, it did not land well. It can go in like B as well. Cybergoth as well as Industrial, they can go in like A-. I don't hate them, but they're not great. Champion and Weightlifter, they're both gross. They can go in like B-. Snowboarder is okay. I don't hate it. It can go in like A-. And then Apocalypse is another skin that's kind of grown on me recently, and I didn't know this skin honestly existed. It looks pretty basic, but I'm a big fan of like the whole, what do you call it, post-apocalyptic face masks. So this skin can go in either low S or A+. So then her epics, Racer is gross, Dawn is bleh, Midnight is okay, and Frosted is the same as Dawn, basically, and they released it as an event skin. What were they doing? And then the legendaries I don't have for her are Zan Wu, which is a pretty cool skin. I'll put it in S. And then we already did Industrial, so that is Zarya, and that was the tanks, and that took us 25 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm either gonna have to do a lot of editing for this video, or this is just gonna be a long video, so strap yourself in. Okay, Ashe. I do think that even though I love the Overwatch 1 design, her Overwatch 2 design is a step up. Did they just leave Bob though? No, they didn't. They touched Bob. His collar looks different. It's not a fur. Little Red, probably my favorite Ashe skin. It can go in S. Socialite, another good one. It can go in S. This space theme skin isn't bad because they didn't actually change the design of Ashe herself, but the gun is what holds it back for me. It looks a bit too boxy. I like a bit more of a aerodynamic looking gun, so this can go in like A-. Warlock, big fan of this skin. The gun could look a bit better, but this is going in S. Gangster and Mobster are palette swaps of each other. They can go in like A-. Jungle and Safari are palette swaps. I've never liked these skins. They can go in like B-. And then we've got Haunted Doll that came out recently. We got Freddy Fazbear here. That pretty much gives it an S instantly. And this skin just overall reminds me of, I know it doesn't look like a Bloodborne character, but it reminds me of just like the doll in general from Bloodborne. And then her epics, Posh is cool. Mardi Gras is one of my favorites as well. It can go in S. I'll only rate the epics that I think deserve to be tier listed. And this can go in S. Winter is cool as well. It can go like A+. And then Snake Wrangler I've also started really liking recently too. It can go like A+. And then the legendaries I don't have is Tiger Hunters. This can go like, Bob looks cool, but this hat is not hitting. This can go like C. It's not great. And then Poolside, I'm surprised I don't have this skin because I actually really like it. It can go in like A+, if not S. And then Thorn, I don't have this skin even though I really like it. The pink is actually nice. Okay, Bastion. Bastion has a lot of cool skins. I would say that these two skins are just on par. Like Bastion's design is just, it's consistent. Dune Buggy is probably my favorite skin. I'm noticing a trend here. Like, do they put the skin you use the most for the character on the top of the list? Because Dune Buggy is what I use for the most. It's probably my favorite Bastion skin. It can go S. Stealth is okay. The face kind of hurts it for me. It can go like A+. Dragonfire is too much is going on here. It can go like A-. Antique as well as Woodbot are kind of meh. They can go like B-. And then Gearbot and Steambot. I like Steambot, but Gearbot is very eh. Steambot can go like A and Gearbot can go like B+. Brick, this is the Lego Bastion skin. This I feel like has to go in S tier because when you go into hold on, I want to see if it can actually show you. Yeah, when you hear him shooting, you hear the Lego sound effect. It's super cool. Overgrown, this is an S tier just for lore alone. It's what he looks like in the cinematic. And Avalanche, he's got a little owl. All these skins, the bird changes, by the way, which is super cool. Attention to detail. So the owl here is really nice. This skin can go like A. And then his epics, Null Sector is actually pretty cool. Not Infant Annihilator, that's a band. Infinite Annihilator is actually pretty cool. I would have expected this skin to be S, or I expected this skin to be legendary, but it's not. Tombstone's okay. It's carried by the fact that it has a raven. Rooster skin, it actually has a rooster, which is cute. Defense Matrix is okay. Omnic Crisis is cool. Gift Wrapped is decent. And Pumpkin is actually pretty cool as well. It has another owl. And then the legendaries I don't have are Guishin, which is okay. It can go like A-. And then Coffin as well. It's got a skull bird, which is actually pretty cool. This can go like A as well. Cassidy or McCree. I feel like I like Overwatch 1 better, but Overwatch 2 still isn't bad. Sherlock can go like A+. I like the gun a lot in this weapon, but that's not enough to carry it to S. Blackwatch can go in S just because all the Blackwatch skins are cool and the story behind the organization. Deadlock, the only reason this skin is S is because I'm just a huge fan of how the gun looks. The skin itself does not look that great in general, but the gun carries it. I like the way it looks in first person. Van Helsing can go in S because it is really cool, and I love the lava on his arm. Gambler and Riverboat, they're pretty decent actually. The gun looks super slick, like super slick. These can go in like A+ though. Mystery Man and Vigilante. The man in the yellow hat, I ultimately don't like that much. These can go like mid A, and Vigilante can go like low A. Space Raider, it is a very decently cool skin. I've never used it though enough to like think it deserves S, so it can go in like A, just A, regular A. Lifeguard's cool. The gun is a flare gun, which is very cool detail. All these skins, by the way, I should point out, the belt always says something different. Like, these are a bad example because they're the default ones. Samph means sexy ass MFer. BAFM, what does that mean? It's not BAMF, it's BAFMA. I don't know what that one means. But anyways, Mountain Man it's decently cool. I wish I liked it better. I can go like A-. And then, believe it or not, some of my favorite skins for McCree are actually his epics, which I believe Masked Man here is my most used McCree skin. I don't know why. I love this color pattern, plus the look of the gun. Plus, I don't know why, but beardless McCree actually looks pretty cool, in my opinion, with the white hat as well as he's masked. It can go an S for me. Forest Ranger, I feel like is just like looks like a recolored of his regular, which I know that epics are not supposed to be the greatest, but Undead is cool. I like the mask. On the Range is meh. Royal is really cool because the colors are very nice. White hat is cool because I like the just all plain white skins. Then American, I will put in S because I just love the look of the American flag on his weapon and as well as his cape. And then Scrooge, I can't not put this in S. Dude, he's got a top hat as well as glasses. It's dope. And then Magistrate, this is going in like D. This is one of the worst skins of the game, in my opinion. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. It's cool that he has like a flintlock or whatever this is called as a weapon, but it's one of the worst skins in the game, and I'm not going to try and hide it. All right, Echo. Echo's got some very, very mess skins. She didn't actually get a design change from Overwatch 1, and I don't hate that because she looks fine. Good and Evil, it can go in S. It's just a super cool design, mix of like a devil and a angel. And then Victorian Doll. I did buy this skin. No, wait, this was a Battle Pass skin. It's all right. It's weird to see Echo with hair. Something's off about it, but I do like the skin, so it can go in A. And then I don't have like hardly any legendaries for her. So these are her epics. Birds of Paradise it's weird to see her in a lot of colors. Ragdoll is cool. Like the idea behind it is so cool. I can go in S. Carbon Fibers, okay. Harada's pretty cool. Then people say this skin was so lazy and not good. I love it. It's green and it's cute. Like, I love the idea behind this skin. I don't think it's like S worthy, but I think it's still a super cool idea. And these are the legendaries I don't have. Vampire Bat there's too much going on the head. If the head looked a bit different, I'd like it better. It can go in like A-. Kakashi, this skin is pretty cool. I like it. Like I said, they put too much on the head. It makes it look a little bit odd. This can go in like regular A. Butterfly and Moth can go in. This reminds me of the aliens from Metroid Prime. I forget what they're called, but I feel like that was at least inspired. It has to be. Eric in editing flash a picture on screen of those aliens. And then Camo and Stealth. They're actually pretty cool. They can go in like A+. And then Surf's Up, I do love the idea behind the skin and the hair. The animated super well, can go in A+. All right, Genji. Was a Genji main for the longest time, but now I would not consider myself a Genji main, but I still love the character, and my opinions on him are apparently controversial. But I still think there's a very high skill ceiling to him, as well as his effectiveness, I feel like, is very dependent on your team and how you play him, your play style with him. His design to Overwatch 2 was a step up because the only difference is he put clothes on, but I feel like he's still just super cool and he looks very Metal Gear. What's it called? Revengeance? Is that what it's called? I'm crazy, but he looks like Raiden. So, Cyber Demon, obviously S, super cool. Demon and Oni can go in S just because I'm a huge fan of like everything about the skin. Genji Man and Sentai Power Rangers, skins can both go in S as well, because I am a huge fan of this green version of the Sentai, which is a cool little design. There's a version 0.01 for the red one and version 0.02 for the green one, which is cool detail. Blackwatch can go in S just because, once again, it's a Blackwatch skin. Big fan of how the sword looks, and the skin for in-game, if you want competitive edge, I believe this is the skin with the smallest looking hurt box, because if you compare Blackwatch to, let's say, let's see, what skin is it? Where is it? Am I crazy or do I not have it? Okay, yeah. If you compare Blackwatch to ᵃલેᵐᵒᵃ, look at how big and bulky he looks compared to Blackwatch. So you could be seen as easier to hit with this skin rather than with this skin, because he looks the slimmest in this skin, I believe, than any other skin. Even though your hurt box doesn't change depending on skins, this is the skin that I believe looks like make you look the most slim. So Bushi, I want to like this skin so bad. The thing that's holding me back from it is the face. The sword looks so cool. It looks so slick. Let me take my gold off. Look at how slick the sword looks. It's got a green dragon in the middle. It looks so cool. But like the face on the skin just looks very, very, and it's the hardest turn off for me. So it can go on like A-. ᵃલેᵐᵒ, I don't know what they were going for on this skin. Like, these look super cool, as well as the sword looks dope, but I don't know what they were going for with the whole bird look, and I'm just not that big of a fan. It can go, like, B+. Baihu is so cool. He's like a freaking lion knight, dude, and he has, like, an actual sword instead of, like, a katana. It looks super cool. This can go in S+. And, let's see here. And his dragon does change with this skin. It changes to a blue lion instead of the green dragon, so pretty cool. Bedouin and Nomad, they're okay. I like the look of the curved sword. They can go in like A-. Sparrow and Young Genji. Young Genji is like one of the grossest skins in the game. It can go like to D, and Sparrow is actually pretty cool. It can go like to A-. But this color swap is just disgusting. I like everything about the skin except the face. The 2018 Pacific All-Stars. The stars look a bit but the sword looks super cool. This can go like regular A. Happy. I don't hate this skin. I've never used it. The sword looks cool. I've never used this skin personally, and I honestly forget how you get it. Was it an Overwatch MVP skin or something? It can go like A-, but I don't have anything super against this skin. It's just kind of there. Kendoka, it's very It's very, very It's meant to be like a not jousting, a fencing skin, which is very It can go like regular B. Ice Wraith, there's too much going on. The stars look alright, they look like snowflakes, but this sword is a bit crazy. It looks and then what's going on here is a bit as well. It can go like B-. And then Royal Guard, I've been waiting for a knight skin from Genji for so long. This wasn't what I was expecting from it, but I'll take it. The sword looks simple enough, but I think what they got going on here with like the whole collar, I wanted a bit more steel and less cloth. Like all they got is like the helmet for Genji, but this skin can go like A+. And then as for the epics, carbon fiber is cool. It's like the OG carbon fiber skin. Chrome is and then I have a ton of League skins for him. And then Nihon is super cool. And I believe it is the only skin in the game where the streak of the blade goes to red. Yeah, away from green. So the slice stays green, but the trail behind the blade goes red. Fun fact if you didn't know that. I believe that's the only skin of Genji's that does that. And I think I have every legendary Genji skin. I don't have the World of Warcraft one that's green. I forget what it's called, but I don't have it, but it's very meh. It can go like B+. Okay, Genji took a bit because I have a lot from him and I have a lot to say about him. Okay, Hanzo now. I feel like Overwatch 2 is a step down. Spirit is fuller, but they took away the nip. Why would they take away the nip? Cyber Ninja is probably my favorite Hanzo skin. It can go in S. Scion is very, very close second, can also go in S. Daitengu, I'm of the opinion that this skin's actually pretty all right. I don't hate it. I actually kind of like it. It reminds me of Tanjiro's teacher from Demon Slayer. It can go in like A+. This skin's disgusting. Not the biggest fan of it. The bow looks super cool, but Hanzo with like an old beard does not look great. The skin can go in like A-. Lone Wolf and Okami are pretty cool, and the fact that the dragons change into wolves is pretty cool as well. This can go in A+. Young Hanzo and Young Master, I've never been a super big fan of these skins. They can go B+. Cupid, I like this skin. It's totally out of Hanzo's character. Sound effects on the skin are nice. This can go in A+, not quite S though. I don't like this skin for Hanzo. It's out of character and it just does not look good with his hair tied up like that. I know he has his hair tied up a lot of the time, but it just does not look good in the skin. The skin can go like C. Casual, one of my favorite skins from Hanzo. I hate that they took away the gray hair from us. Give us old Hanzo back, please. This can go in S. Then his Epic Skins Festival is pretty okay, actually. I don't hate it. Demon is also pretty cool. Cloud is eh. Dragon is just banana Hanzo. This skin, I don't know how to feel about this skin because there's a lot going on and the sunglasses kind of ruin it. So I don't have his mythic yet, but it is S. When I do get it, it will be S. What the heck? When did this exist? This was an anniversary recolor? It just looks silver and black. This is very meh. This can go like B+. And then I actually do like this skin as well. I'm a big fan of these style looking hats, these Japanese looking hats. It can go in like A. This skin can go A. Okay, Junkrat. I love a lot of Junkrat skins. Overwatch 1 is completely better than Overwatch 2. He just looks so much like more Junkrat-y. Hair still on fire, but slicked back just a little bit. Okay. Vildrat is an okay skin. Well, we can put it in A-. I do not like this skin. The whole ice cream they got going on with the hair, not a fan. This can go in like B-, if not C+. King Jameson, probably my favorite Junkrat skin. Love it. It fits his personality. It looks cool. The weapon totally fits Junkrat. Oh, it's so cool. Dr. Dunstein is also very cool. It can go in S. Fool, it's a bit too simple now. It's outdated. Gesture, they can go in like A-. And then Hayseed and Scarecrow, I love the idea behind the eyes and the mouth moving when he talks. So these can go in A- as well. Cricket, it's another sports skin. It can go like B-. Beatrat, hard S. Just love everything about this and how I love how the rip tire, we'll show the rip tire. Yes, it's just straight up ducky float. It's so cool. And then we have Krampus, which is an okay skin. I thought I would use it a lot more than I do. It can go in like A though. And he has some pretty cool epics too. So Circus, it's pretty cool. Inferno, love this skin. Absolute personification of Junkrat, just being on fire all the time. Kind of hurts your eyes to look at after a while though. Firework is decently simple. Caution is eh. Jailbird is eh. Toasted, I actually kind of like it because he seems like he was just blown up and his hair is like toasting. And then Elf, I feel like, is a pretty decent representation of Junkrat as well. So next we got Mei, which Mei has a lot of nice legendaries as well. I like Mei's Overwatch 2 design. It's actually pretty nice. I love how she lost the hairpin. I feel like her hairpin made her look pretty stupid in Overwatch 1, so I feel like that alone makes a big step up. Beekeeper's okay. It's not one of my favorite skins. It could go in A. Honeydew is also very, very nice, if you know what I'm saying. This can go in like A+ as well. Pajame, I love this skin just because I like the idea of running around in pajamas with oven mitts and a very lazy looking tea maker and shooting people in the head is pretty funny. This can go in S. Jiangxi, this is like a vampire skin for her. Not the biggest fan of it. It can go in like B+. Chang'e, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering these pronunciations, by the way. And Luna can go in like A-. I don't have anything against them. They're just Eagle Point Antarctica, one of my more favorite skins for Mei. I just love when they put skins in the game that were from cinematics, so this goes in S. Firefighter and Rescue Mei, they're they're both very they can go in like B. Yeti Hunter, is there another version of Yeti Hunter? I thought there was. An Abominable. They're okay, I don't have anything against them, but they can go in B. There's just outdated skins, I feel like. Sprinkles, she does look nice in this skin. I feel like what's turning me off from it though is the Sprinkles leggings. I don't know why. It just feels like, I don't know, off-putting. This skin can go in A+ though. Mary can go in S+ just because this is like so classic in my opinion, and it doesn't look like crazy. Like it basically looks like her Overwatch 1 design with a hat, but I don't care. This skin looks great. And then Penguin, I've always been put off by like the way the head looks in this skin, so this can go in like B+. And then her Epic, this one's actually kind of nice, even though it's pretty simple. Earthiness, and then Snowplum is also And then Pharah's got some pretty cool skins too. I think I like Pharah's Overwatch 1 design better, because the chest part of her armor reminds me a lot of Samus. And I know this looks also a lot like Samus, but the blue I feel like I like a lot better from Pharah. So one thing you gotta keep in mind when we talk about Pharah skins is she's holding her helmet in her left arm here, but in the skin she does wear on her head. So this whole white you see, you won't see in the skin. Well, at least you won't see a lot of it. You'll see this helmet. So this skin's pretty cool. It can go into regular A. Bedouin. Orbital, I never liked it because yeah, she's bald basically is what it looks like. I know she's wearing just like the astronaut cover, or head cover, but it's still very This can go like C+. Aviator, S tier skin. She just looks so cool. She's like a hot rod looking aviator. It's dope. Sky Centurion, this one's also pretty okay. It can go in like A-. The Night skin, however, is so cool. Your floating armor is so cool. Which I want to show you this. This is pretty funny. She takes the helmet off and there's just nothing there. This skin is super cool. The eyes glow. Everything about the armor looks dope. She looks like she's a dragon. This can go in S. Asp, the skin is also super cool. It's like an Egyptian armor looking skin. Super cool. The wings as well. The gold, her hair, her makeup. This is like hard S. Mecha Queen and Reptorian, again, outdated skins, but don't hate them. They can go in A. Security Chief, this is from the Origins edition. So this skin is old, but it's old but gold. It can go in like A-. This is another one of those skins where I feel like a bit too much is going on, but I'd have to see this skin with the helmet on, because I don't think I've ever actually... Then we've got an Arius. Oh, this skin is so cool. It's like very cool. Does she actually wear the helmet though? Hold on. Does she wear that helmet? Because if an Arius doesn't wear a helmet... Okay, no. They just had to give her something to hold in the picture, or in the render. And then for her epics, Carbon Fiber is pretty cool. Possessed is cool as well. Anubis and Jackal are both really cool. And then you got Frostbite, which is pretty cool as well. And then you got Mechatron, which is a recolored Raptorian skin. And then you got Rain Dancer, which is and then Thunderbird, which is Mechatron can go in like A+, and then Rain Dancer, and these can go in like... Alright, Reaper. Reaper's got some of my favorite skins in the game, so... I don't have a problem with the Overwatch 2 look, but Overwatch 1 Reaper is just hands down better. Evermore, I'm a big fan of every single variation of this skin. The Evermore plus the Nevermore plus the Plague Doctor, they can all go in like high A. Masquerade, this skin is cool. Not enough for S though, I think it's A+. Soldier 24, I'm a big fan of the skins to show actual Gabriel Reyes, so this skin goes in S. Chasa, I like the, believe it or not, I actually kind of like the face on this one. Not enough for S though, it can go like regular A. Dracula, this is hard S+. I'm a big fan of the way his cape looks here, the way of the collar looks here, and his guns just look dope. This is my favorite skin in the game. S++. Favorite skin in the game by far. So much so that we're gonna go look at every single highlight entry with it. Cool skin. The pumpkin head, the way that the mouth is carved and the eyes look so menacing. The collar, everything about the skin. The first person shows like candles on the guns and they're actually lit too. Oh my gosh. Love this skin. Best skin in the game. IMO. Lubu is also pretty cool. I like that they're kind of like the flares on his helmet are like dissipating. Pretty cool skin. S. El Blanco as well as Mariachi. They're just outdated, but they're pretty cool. They can go in like A-. Cursed Captain, not feeling this skin. It doesn't personify Reaper. This can go like B-. Blackwatch Reyes. I know I said that Soldier 24, I like the skins where you see this one, but the reason I don't like this one as much is because there's no cape, but it is still pretty cool, so we'll put it in A+. Biker, the same thing with Blackwatch Genji. If you want to seem like a small hurt box, I believe this is what you want to go for, but not feeling the skin. This can go like B-. Chained King though, this skin is cool. I just feel like it's one of those skins where a bit too much is going on, and that's not always a bad thing. I like that Blizzard puts a lot of detail into their skins, but this one got a bit too much going on, especially in the face and the arms and the guns. A bit too much going on. It can go in regular A. And Reaper's got some cool epics as well. Imperial Guard, I've always been a fan of this style of masks. It's super cool. Desert is Hellfire, super cool. I understand why this isn't legendary, but it almost looks like it deserves it. White, I love this skin for the sole purpose of he's got blood on his fingers. It is so cool. On top of a completely white skin with blood on the fingers, it just looks so cool. American, it doesn't fit Reaper, especially with the sparkly American flag in the back. It's all right though. Shiver, super cool Shiver skin. It's dope. And then Rat King, I saw a TikTok where this guy called Rat King Reaper's best skin when I think it's his second worst behind Biker, but this skin is not good. It's not. It can go in like B-, if not C. Okay, Sojourn, another quick one. Commando, I know I said I like the army skins. This one's very meh though. It can go in like B. Cyber Detective, super cool skin, S. Vigilante, it's a bit too simple for my liking, and you don't even get to see her face. Actually, you do. You can barely see her face through the visor. This can go in like A-. Captain Chase, the hair is what's doing it for me. If she had different hair, this would be a goated skin. And then Troop Commander, same deal. These two can go in like A-. And then Water Warrior, not feeling the skin. Too much going on, and it does not look like Sojourn. It can go in like B. And then her only epic, which is Runner, which is actually pretty cool. And then Soldier, got some pretty cool skins as well. I do like his mask better for Overwatch 1. I don't like how he took off the mask. Don't have a problem with the skin otherwise. Cyborg 76, his best skin in my opinion, just because I like the way the gun looks. It can go in S. Soldier 1776, not a big fan of these skins. This one can go in like A-. Bug Hero, not sure what's going on with this one either. This one can go in B. Slasher 76, big fan of the horror looking Jason Voorhees style. Not a big fan of the gun though, because it's like a chainsaw. And I like cleaner looking guns rather than ruggedy looking ones. So this skin can still go in S, even though the gun holds it back. Commando 76 is same with Night Op 76. They can go in like A-. Daredevil 76, I do like these skins quite a bit. The Stunt Rider as well as Daredevil. I like Daredevil a bit better because the helmet not doing it for me. So these can go in like B+. Space Raider, I do like this skin. It actually is pretty cool. It can go in like A- though. Strike Commander Morrison, like I said, Overwatch uniform skins. This one can go in regular A. Grillmaster, love the idea of the skin. Love that when you put the healing down, it's a soda. It's so cool. It can go in S. Alpine 76, I like the look of the gun, and that's about the only reason I like this skin. If they gave it a bit different head, it would be even better. This can go in like A+. And then Biker 76 is a super cool skin. It reminds me of Bandit Keith from Yu-Gi-Oh! It can go in like A+. And then it's Epics, Venom's cool, Immortals, okay. Golden is good. And the ones I don't have, oh dang, where did this come from? There's a black and gold version of the... I'm gonna cop this bad boy right now. Jeez, mine. That can go in S. This skin is dope. And then Formal 76, nah, not a big fan of it. It can go in like A-. And then Crimson Clown, I don't have it yet, but I love the idea behind it. So cool. Sombra has some of my favorite skins in the game, dude. I love the Overwatch 1 design, and it doesn't look like they changed too much for her Overwatch 2 design, but I just love her Overwatch 1 design so much, so bit of a step down in Overwatch 2. Okay. Black Cat, S tier. Super cool design, looks super slick. Love the mask, love the whip, love the gun. Talon, people don't like this skin because of the hair. I don't mind this skin. It's still pretty cool. I like the colors, I like the gun, and I love just the Talon skins because I just the lower points. Okay, so this gets S. Bride, never been a fan of this skin because of the hair. I just said I like this hair, but not this hair. Not a big fan of the hair. So this skin can go like A-. Demon Hunter, yeah, looking skin. Very, very cool. It can go in. This can go in S. I'll make the decision. The gun I'm not the biggest fan of because it looks like a crossbow, but still can go in S. Face changer. Love this skin because the face actually changes. Just wait, it's so cool. The gun looks fine. The one thing holding it back a little bit is the main looking mariachi hat. I'm sorry if I'm botching whatever that's called, but other than that, skin is cool. S. Augmented as well as cyberspace, they're cool. They can go in like A-. And then Azucar as well as Los Muertos can go same place. Tulum, sporting skin, it's all right. It can go like B+. Rhyme, bit too much going on here. Not a big fan of the hair. You can go like A-. And then her new anti-fragile Slay Star skin. Big fan of this skin. So cool, so slick, so nice. Keeps her personality a ton. This can go in S. Her epics, oh my gosh, her color swaps are so nice. I love the colors on Sombra. This one, Oro, looks all right. Phantasma, it's actually pretty cool. She's like getting corrupted. Glitch, it's okay. Virus, however, one of my favorite skins from her. Love everything about like the colors they did with this skin. Super cool. Jester, it's cool. The face looks a bit too pale, but other than that, it's nice. Mexicana, super cool. Peppermint, love the colors. And then you've got Neon Cat, which is a color swap of Black Cat, which is okay. Can go in S as well. Gilded Hunter is the same as Demon Hunter, but it's got some purple highlights. It can also go in S. Alrighty. Symettra. She's got a lot of cool skins, even though I don't really play Symettra. Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 is not much of a difference. They're both pretty good. Magician, favorite Symettra skin. Love the way that the arm looks, as well as the gun. Big fan of this skin. S tier. Oasis, pretty cool. I wish you could see her face, but the gun is probably what carries this weapon. It just looks super cool, or carries this skin. Dragon, I used to like this skin, but it looks a little bit too fleshy and scaly for me. I get that that's the point, but it can go in like A-. Devi and Goddess are both very nah. It can go like B-. Figure Skater, big fan of this skin. Super cool, super cool. Looks very nice, and I feel like it fits Symettra very well. S900 Sentry, this skin's okay. It's okay. Nothing really shouting, wow, this skin is so cool to me. It's just okay. It can go in like B+. Her epics are pretty cool. Holly, like this one's pretty cool. It was an event back in Overwatch 1, Archives 2020. Pretty cool. Cobra Queen, this one is so freaking cool. It's very Matrix-like. It's very cool. Vampire is good. Kipow is alright. I like how slick the colors look on Peacock. Regal is alright. Utopia is okay. Miramont is alright as well. And Gardener, this one actually is pretty nice. I like the hat. And these are the legendaries I don't have. Hydra is a reskin of Dragon. It can go like B-. Architect is meh. Vishkar is meh. They both can go on like B- too. And then Mermaid. I actually do like this skin. It actually is pretty nice. Even though I said I don't like the fish looking ones, this one's actually pretty alright. It can go on like A. Okay, Torbjorn has some very nice skins. I do feel like his design to Overwatch 2 is a big step down. I like the way his beard looks in the first game rather than the second, even though the second is a bit more detailed. I like the way the beard looks better. Symettra is okay. I just feel like it's not really Torbjorn. And I guess that's the idea, but this skin can go to like A-. Chief Engineer Lindholm, I don't like how short his beard is here. Other than that, it's pretty alright. It can go to A-. Ironclad, same thing. Beard super short. This can go to like B. Viking, super cool. This can go to S. Barbarossa and Blackbeard, they can go to like B-. I'm not a big fan of the pirate ones. Chopper and Deadlock, they're both okay. They can go to like B. Magni, super cool skin. World of Warcraft themed. He looks like he's in armor. It's awesome. It can go in S. Surf and Splash, one of the best skins in the game. You are wrong if you don't like this skin. S tier. And then Santa Claus also S, because it's Torbjorn is Santa. Are you gonna complain? And then his epics, Cathode is okay. What is alright. Shrek Roner is alright. And then Dark Iron. Woo! It's been a while since I've seen this skin. It's like a dark elf looking skin. Actually pretty cool. And then the legendaries I don't have. This skin is terrible. This skin is like C. And then Lumberjack is actually pretty cool. Not a hater of this skin. It's actually very nice. He's got an axe as well as the sharp claw. This would go in S if I had it. Screw it. I'll put it in S anyways, even if I don't have it. And Tracer has a lot of skins. I feel like the Overwatch 1 is just so iconic that you have to say it's better. So yeah, Graffiti, probably my favorite Tracer skin. Probably. Like I said, I just like the face masks looking things. So S, and then this is just a recolor, which I do like orange, but I think the blue version is just better. But this can still go in S. Can I auction Overwatch outfit? This can go in A+. Will-O-Wisp, not the biggest fan of it. It can go in like A-, B+. Punk and Ultraviolet, they're okay. They can go in like B. T-Racer and there's another one. Do I not have it? T-Racer and Mach T, they're meh. These can go in like B-. Slipstream, I like the skin. I like the sunglasses on it. It makes her look very classy. This can go in S. Dragonfield, I love the British flag on the back. This is a very sweaty Tracer skin, as well as Jingle. This can go in S, and Jingle can also go in S. Big fan of both these skins. And then her anti-fragile Tracy skin. Admittedly, not the biggest fan of this one, even though it is still very, very good looking. This can go in A+. Now, this is my worst favorite skin in the game. This thing is ugly. I call it the Ellen skin, even though it doesn't look like Ellen that much. The hair is just atrocious. It is disgusting, and it has to be yellow on top of it. Ugh, gross. Rose is a very nice skin. I love the black with the highlighted roses as red. Ashe is okay. Sporty is pretty cool. And then Comic Book is one of my favorite Tracer skins. It is S tier. For the purpose of, you have tons of different sound effects with this weapon. Well, specifically when you melee and you hit it melee with her, it makes like a comic pow sound effect. It's super cool. S tier. Cavalry is that's like B-. Han Gildong is very meh as well. These flat hats are not my favorite. They gotta be curved a little bit. This can go on like B-. Neza, this one's, I don't have a problem with this one. It's just doesn't seem very tracery, and the pom-poms do not fit Tracer as well. This can go on like B+, regular B. And then Sprinter, not a fan of it compared to the Track and Field one. So this can go in like B. Okay, Widowmaker. Widowmaker has also got some pretty nice skins. Not a hater of the new Widowmaker skin. They're both pretty nice, but I do think Overwatch 1 is better. Talon, I like the idea of seeing Widowmaker with normal skin color, so I do like this skin. It can go in S. Black Lily, I just love how she looks dressed up here. The hair being tied up is nice. It can go in S. Huntress, very, very big fan of this skin. It is very nice looking. It can go in S. Nova, it's a StarCraft skin. It's pretty cool. I don't like it when they theme it off of a different game though, so this can go in like regular A. Odette and Odile, these can go in like A-. Love this skin. Red and black on Widowmaker looks so good, and the gun on this one looks super cool. This can go in S. Kerrigan, another StarCraft looking skin. This can go in A-. Côte d'Azur, this one's nice just because she's in a bathing suit, and we like that. This can go in S. Biathlon, she's not in a bathing suit in this one, so we don't like this one. No, I'm just kidding. This is a pretty nice skin as well, although it can go in like A-, B+. Ghostly Bride, big fan of this one. Nice complete white, and then the crying eyes with the makeup. Super cool touch. Haven't admittedly seen the first person gun, but it doesn't look bad here. All right, her epics electric is cool. Fleur de lis, not sure how I feel about the colors there. Spider, super cool. Love the pattern, love the gun, love the eyes, super cool. Patina, Winter, Tricolor, and then the legendaries I don't have. Not a big fan of these classic looking ones. Musketeer, it's very meh. It can go on like B-. Scorpion, not a fan of this skin. I'm just not. I like how the face mask covers her eyes, but the whole helmet thing with the whole jiggly scorpion tail, not a fan. Colors are also not that great. This skin is slick. The gun has a bit too much going on for it, especially for a sniper, but we'll take it, and we'll put this in S. And then Comtesse is just a huntress skin reskin. It's not as good. It can go in like A. Alrighty, finally to the support. As for Ana's Overwatch and Overwatch 2, I do think her Overwatch 2 is a step up. Even though I love Ana's original design, the gun just looks so much better in Overwatch 2. Her mythic skin, S, hard S. Sniper would be such a good skin if the gun wasn't just so fugly, dude. It looks so bulky. If they changed the way it looked in first person, this skin would be godlike, but it's still S just because of how it looks on the outside. Corsair is like A+. I like that there's a bird on her shoulder, but the gun holds it back a little bit because it's a bit too not slick looking enough. Mummy's all right. If you want to go for like a slim looking skin, this is what you want. The gun looks This skin is like A-. Captain Amari, I'm a big fan of how she like the younger looking skins for her, so these can go in S. Wanja and Wasteland they're both I like it when their face is covered when you can also see their eyes. That would put the skin up for me, but the gun also looks pretty These can go on like A-, B+. Cabana Ana, S tier, because this is the slickest looking Ana gun, and I'm sure my friend Kood would agree, especially with the gold. Snow Owl's cool. I think it's just the gun looks a bit bulky, and it's a bit like, I don't know. It's still cool though, so it can go in A. Her epics are so cool, dude. Gold can go in S just because I'm a huge fan of the black and orange, and then the jack-o'-lantern face. Tal, this skin's grown on me over time. The face mask looked anime at first, and I like it now. Merciful, this is a godlike epic skin. I love like how this skin kind of tells a story to me, to where she went into retirement and then out of retirement, and then this is how she would look if she came out of retirement. So super cool. And then Shrike's such a cool skin, dude. So cool. Bastet, really cool skin. She's got some of the best epics in the game, dude. Not a fan of this skin because of the flared fur. And the only legendary I don't have her is a reskinned Snow Owl, which is called Night Owl, which I feel about the same. So alrighty, Baptiste has a lot of cool skins and a lot of mess skins. I feel like it is a complete step down from Overwatch 1. Overwatch 2's does not look nearly as good, mostly because of the hair. Funky, love this skin. Love that they made his immortality field in this a disco ball. It's nice. Hold on, I wonder if it'll actually show. It plays a sound when you equip it. Yeah, see, it was a disco ball. You couldn't really see it, but Talon looks super cool. Gets bonus points for being lore. So, S tier skin. Desert Ops and Special Ops, they're actually pretty decently cool. I just don't think it fits Baptiste that much. I get it's meant to be like a Splinter Cell Mass Effect looking skin. They can go in like A. And then the pirate skins are both eh. So they can go in like B. And those are all the legendaries I have for Baptiste. Deluxe Epic looks eh. Vampire actually looks pretty cool. Reminds me of Blade. Terracotta Medic, I love this skin. Mostly because in every highlight intro, he doesn't make facial features. There's nothing facial going on. No facial animations. He's just stone-faced. I mean, it makes sense, but it's so funny. Yeah, it's hilarious. Love this skin. S tier. And then you've got Camouflage, which is okay. Wasteland, which is meh. And then Combat Medic, which is also meh. But apparently this skin is pretty rare. I don't know why. And then these are legendaries I don't have. Arctic Ops, which looks like a reskin of the Spectre Ops. It can go in, it's actually pretty nice. It can go in like A-. Buccaneer is eh. Tropical, I like the way he looks in this skin. He looks very nice. This can go in A+. And the Snowboarder is okay as well. It can go in like A-. Alrighty. Briggite. Don't play Briggite, but she's got some nice skins. I think I like Overwatch 1 better. I like the way the armor looks on her better. Riot Police, very ass skin. This can go on like B-. Shield Maiden, like the skin. Fits her pretty well. Looks pretty clean. This can go on S. Vampire as well. Reminds me a lot of Lady Maria for whatever reason. Can go on S. Engineer. Pretty nice actually. But Mechanic is eh. Engineer can go in A. And then this one can go in A-. Manny, big fan of Night skins. Not a big fan of the helmet. The helmet holds it back a little bit. These two can go in A. Goat, they literally gave Brigitte a goat skin after the goats meta. Which is hilarious. It can go in S. And then her anti-fragile BB skin, very, very nice. Love what they did with her hair. Like, and the way they made it look, the way they made her hair look in this skin just looks great. Love this skin. S. Stone, I don't think they did the same thing with this skin that they did with the Baptiste one. I believe her face does still have animations still, so yeah, her face does still have animations. That's sad. Bad skin. And then her carbon fiber is pretty cool. Oh, they changed the color of her eyes with it, I think, too. They're blue. And then the only legendary I don't have from her is this one, which I'm not crying about because what the heck is going on here? This is like a B- skin. And then her epics I don't have. General, it's okay. Ironclad, this skin is actually cool because it does look like Torbjorn's skin, or Torbjorn's armor. And then Trek Roner, Sweden looking colors, pretty cool. Illari, I don't have many Illari skins. Love her base general design and her lore. Don't like the pajama skin. I know a lot of people love it. I don't like it though. This Night Raven skin, however, so cool. Very, very cool skin. I know it's meant to be like opposite of her because she's make the sunrise and whatever, but this is moon, so it's cool. So Daybreak, pretty cool skin. Sundown, even better skin. They can go on like A. So that's it for Illari. I know she has that like moon crescent skin that was in the shop a while ago. I didn't buy it, but it's pretty cool and it can go in S even though it is just an epic skin. Love it. Kiriko. Hinotori, if the face looked a bit different, I would like it. This skin can go in like A-. And then Kiriko's anti-fragile Kira, love this skin. It's just, she looks cute in it. I'm just gonna say it, she looks cute. Love the beanie, love the hair, the weapon looks cool. It's just very, like, much fits her personality and everything. This can go in S. And then these two skins are okay, they can go A+. And then Matsuri, this epic skin, is alright. It can go in like A-. Okay. Lifeweaver. I swear I've never touched Lifeweaver in this game at all. The only legendary I have for him is this ᵃલેᵐᵒᵗ, I think. It's pretty cool. I don't like how you can't see his face, but other than that, it's cool. It can go in A+, I guess. Ghost Bloom. I like it, actually. I like the tear around the eyes as well as the color palette. It can go, well, it's epic. I won't rate it. And then Regent and Sovereign. Not a big fan of the hair. These can go in like B. That's it for Lifeweaver. Lucio's got some nice skins. I like Overwatch 1 design better than 2, but I don't have a problem with 2. Jazzy S tier skin. It is such a missed opportunity that they don't have more skins to change the songs, dude. It's such a missed opportunity, and that this skin alone, first of all, he just looks classy as all hell. We should look at that. And the song changing is very, very cool. Poison Dart is just a reskin of Ribbit and Hibbity Hop. All three of those skins can go in like A+. Equalizer, I like the sound waves down here. It can go in S, and that's literally the only reason. Other than that, he looks pretty cool. Space Prince, I would like this skin if not for the hair. This skin can go in A+. Satyr, if they didn't give him facial hair like this skin would be S as well, A+. Breakaway, not a big fan of the hockey skins. These can go like A-, B+. Copera, I don't know why, I just like the way this skin looks. The hair looks nice, the headband looks nice, the wraps on his arms falling, it just looks nice. S tier. Slapshot, gross. Striker, his soccer skins are alright, they can go in A. And then his epic spit rate, I like S tier because I like the idea of sound waves on the skin, especially on the glasses. Looks super cool. This skin is he's just cool. What do you want me to say? This is dope. These are his epics, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Gorgon, I like the idea of the snakes being alive and his hair. Auditiva is okay. Synesthesia is kind of boring. Andes, I'm a big fan of all the Christmas hats on the skin, so this one's cool. And then Victorian Ghost, I would like this skin if his face wasn't so white. I get that it's meant to be the entire skin, but like I want a little bit more than just pure white. And then legendaries I don't have is this one, Samuel Nori. It's okay. It's not crazy. It can go like B-. Another soccer skin, Snowfox, not a big fan of the furry looking skin. It can go like B+. And then we're almost done here. We got 2 Mercy. She has so many skins. Okay. Overwatch 1 Mercy is 1,000 times better than Overwatch 2 Mercy because of the hair alone, and the halo looks better. Dragoon would look better if the claws weren't like covering like her cheeks. Like I want to see her face. Come on. This can get regular A. Mage is just a reskin of Witch, which is one of the best skins in the game. If you deny that this skin is not one of the best in the game, you're a liar. Both of them can go in S. Combat Medic Ziegler. Like I said, big fan of the Overwatch uniforms. This can go in S. If Mercy's gonna get a lot of S's, by the way. Miko, I just like the way this skin looks because she looks pretty and she looks. I like the flaps on her leg cape. I don't know. But she just looks very well dressed, and I like the puffballs on her chest as well. Looks very nice. Pink, I'm gonna flex this skin so hard. I have this skin, you don't. Get flexed on, idiot. S tier skin just because of how much people want it and how much I get to brag that I have it. I don't have anything against this skin. It's just nothing's popping out to me that I like it and that I think it's cool. So it'll go like A-. Devil and Imp, they can go A-2. Sigrun and Valkyrie can go like B+. Not a huge fan of them. And then we're going back to the S tiers, boys. 2019 Atlantic All-Stars, super cool skin. Loving it. Love the colors, love the detail, love the weapon. S tier. Royal Knight. It is S tier, and I'm still putting it there, but the way the weapon, the staff looks, I don't like the javelin. Like, I don't like this. It looks way too bulky in first person. Dr. Ziegler. We love this skin, even if it is pretty simple. We love it. S tier. Winged Victory. I would like this skin a lot better. Just how they made her hair is a bit floofy. That's the only problem I have with it. So like barely S tier, barely not. It'll be like A+. Sugar Plum Fairy. People seem to freak out about the skin. I don't see it. It's still like an A tier for me though. Lifeguard Mercy. We love this skin. S tier. I thought this skin was S tier, or was a legendary. It's not. This is an epic. This skin is so cool. It's S tier. It is so dope. Fortune, not enough going on, but it's okay. Amber's alright. Cobalt is just blue. Honeybee, I thought this was S tier, legendary as well, but it's not. It's okay though. Hair is a bit too poofy. I like this skin just because it like symbolizes you're like a doctor, basically. I don't know. Does that make sense? I just like it. Snow Angel, love the light blue. Looks very nice. And then this is the only legendary I don't have for her, which I'm not complaining about because it's pretty simple and can go in A-. So that's it for Mercy. I gotta flex this, by the way. Pink, the pink skin. Oh, it makes a sound effect when you select it. It's the only skin that when in this highlight intro, it changes the look of the symbol on the ground. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, Moira. Moira's got some pretty bad skins. I would say Overwatch 1 is better than Overwatch 2. Venus, disgusting colors. I hate it. This can go in like B-, C+. Blackwatch S. No, Blackwatch Chin. Scientist, I just like this skin because of how clean it looks, and the first person is actually pretty cool on her hands as well, because you get to see these tubes that go to her fingers, which is pretty cool. Glam and Minister, or Glam and Moon. I like Moon, but Glam is hipster looking. So Moon can go in like A+, and Glam can go in like B-. And then Minister and Oasis, never been a big fan of them. They look like very StarCraft looking. They can go in. Wicked, big fan of this skin. Reminds me a lot of the Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. It can go in S-. And then Lilith, this skin is so cool. And I love that they listened to the community with giving Moira a Lilith skin. Very nice, S tier. Then Moira's Epics, Ornate is eh. Pale is eh. Iron Knock is too much is going on. And then the legendaries I don't have her. Banshee is pretty cool. I can go in like A-. Masked Dancer is pretty cool as well. I can go in like A- as well. And then Ice Empress is pretty cool as well. I can go A+. Okay. Zenyatta. The Overwatch 1 is just better. It's just better. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of the skin, but it's alright. I can go A-. Zealot is just a reskin of Cultist. Cultist is just infinitely better, but these both can go S+. But no, we'll put Zealot in A+, and Cultist in S+. Sanzang. People I can imagine would think this skin is super ugly. I love this skin. This is an S tier skin because I just love how Chad his face looks. He's the king, bro. This skin's dope. Zuliang, this skin is cool. I like how slick it looks, and the orbs just look super dope. So S tier. Zenyatta and Ifrit. Ifrit's cooler, but they both can go to A tier. Ra and Zenyatta, outdated skins as fuck. They can go like A-. Zen Nakji. This is another case of the Roadhog skin where this is Zen's head hitbox. So if you shoot anywhere in this bubble, you will headshot him. Cool Jonak skin otherwise. It can go like A. Nutcracker, godlike skin. Experience, festivity, motherfucker. Cool skin. S tier. Toybot, I like the idea. Don't know if they executed it necessarily 100%. It can go in like A. And then Royal Astronomer, love this skin. Love the glasses, love the wizard hat, love everything about this. S tier. And then his epics, Skoliata is pretty cool. Senda is eh. Harmonious is decent. No, his carbon fiber is decent. Harmonious is eh. And then Fastball, not feeling it. So it can go in like B-. That was it for the video. I just spent an hour and a half talking about Overwatch skins and I didn't think it would take that long. Please, please, if you enjoyed the video and if you stuck to the end, let me know if you agree or disagree. I'm recording this late at night, so if I look tired, I'm gonna go to bed, okay? I'll see you guys later.